Everyone, I'm not dead, which is incredible because apparently a lot of people thought I was either quitting YouTube or I was dead because I have been gone for over a week. And it hasn't even really been 2 weeks yet, but I'm usually not gone for that long. And basically, a lot of people were curious on what happened to me, where was I? Because apparently a lot of people don't really get the posts. So that's fine, so I decided to come around here. One, I am officially moved. Again, this time I don't have to move again within the span of a week this time because I had some family drama, gonna give them their privacy because, I mean, you're not supposed to actually spill everything out onto the internet. There's certain things need to be kept confidential, basically. So I'm going to give them their privacy, but just know that it was absolute chaos, and that's why I wasn't really able to work on videos properly. And that kind of got in the way in a lot of different ways because it was genuinely just insane. Like, there was always a new event happening every turn, which made making videos one of the hardest things to do. Like, the fact that I was able to make any, YouTube videos at all was actually surprising to me because it was genuinely, really hard. I wanted to do daily like I used to, but it was literally just impossible. Like, I literally could not do it. So, unfortunately, that was the case. But I am now officially moved back in. I'm partially set up, not everything's set up just quite yet. I still have to get my setup going. I gotta freaking get my software, getting a new computer because my old one is a little busted up. Because, we were moving around, I actually messed it up. So I might have to make a couple of videos on my phone again. We'll see how that goes. At the very least, though, the laptop I'm getting is a major upgrade to what I used to have, so I'll be able to get some new software, get to upgrade my microphone quality. I have a lot of plans and ideas coming, basically. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on. And oh, that actually reminds me, 60,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. And I'm sorry if I keep looking in the opposite direction. It's a little stupid, but whatever. But yeah, thank you guys so much for 60,000 subscribers. I know it took us a little while, but whatever. Growth is growth, and I'm happy to have so many of you guys coming along. And it is just crazy how far we've come. We got our first sponsor to reach 60,000 subs. I'm in a new place. I'm living with some more family. Well, one family member. Everything's cool. Like, all the drama's gone. I can finally, for the first time in a while, get back to work, and I'm very happy to finally do that. So, a couple of things, because I do need to explain myself a little bit, because, a lot of people have been put into the dark, and they're not really sure what's going on. So, basically, like I said, I'm going to give them their privacy, but basically what happened was, there was an issue with a parent of mine. It was a parent, and basically, they overstepped their boundaries, basically. They overstepped our boundaries, and it caused a lot of turmoil within the family, and this kind of made things incredibly chaotic to the point where I wasn't really able to work properly for that month. So it was all over the place. It was constant, fluctuating, everything was going off the hinges. It was absolutely crazy, and sure, I might make a video just talking about that in itself. It's just I wasn't in the right place mentally, physically, financially, or basically anywhere else. It was just all over the place. And I'm sorry for that. That shouldn't be your problem, but it is my problem. And unfortunately, it made working next to impossible. I had to keep on moving from place to place. There was a buttload of freaking family drama that made it next to impossible to really reach out or do anything. So that was the main problem there. And basically, we finally resolved it. It comes a time in every single messed up child's life where they realize that they can't have the relationship that they want with their parent, but I've moved past that. I've accepted that ages ago. It's just that she's still doing craziness, basically. And that threw a wrench in my plans. But we are moved past that. I've moved to a new area. This is my new place. I'm slowly setting myself up. I'm getting a new laptop. I got a buttload of videos planned. And there's gonna be a lot to do. And oh my god, I'm gonna be busy. I got a lot to make up for. Oh my god, so give me a quick second while I cut. Alright, back. Alright, so what was I talking about? Alright, so, for seriously. Sorry if I look a little weird, by the way. I have not gotten a haircut in a bit. I have been constantly working. Like, I've been trying to get Wi-Fi going, I've been getting groceries, I've been getting places for the new house. It's been crazy. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. And there's a lot of stuff for me to do. And I plan to do a lot of crazy things. Like I said in my post. Basically, I've reached a major turning point in the channel. Because a lot of people tend to forget this. And I even got an email from BMO talking about this. But here's the thing. I have gotten as big as physically possible with Adventure Time. I actually cannot get any bigger than this. At least not with Adventure Time. At least not truly. Like, remember, subs... I like subs because it means someone actually considers me so worthy of their time. They actually take the time to hit the bell icon to actually come back if they're interested, which is something I really enjoy because it means they like my content. However, subs, in a sense, don't really mean anything when it comes to actual statistics, because basically you could have a buttload of subs, but if they don't actually watch your stuff, and even if they do watch your stuff, it's not like a major turning point. Basically, it's the views that pretty much dictate how well your channel is really doing. And the views on my Adventure Time videos are high, but here's the thing. Around 90 to 97% of all of my views are people who are already aware of my content and have seen my videos. Basically, my entire fan base is stolen from Uncivilized Elk and all the Adventure Time fans that can understand English. Pretty much, I blew up because no one was making Adventure Time content, but I showed up with daily content. I was filling in a void, and because of that, we blew up, which is awesome, and it's awesome that a lot of people really enjoy the show, and it's awesome I get to keep talking about the show, but it means that we've reached the point where I can't get any bigger as a content creator if I keep following Adventure Time. And also there's the fact that I just can't constantly cover Adventure Time, at least not daily. Like, you need more variety. I need to branch out. One, because if I don't, the channel will eventually die. Like, Adventure Time can't stay around forever, and there's only so much content that you can actually cover. And I even mentioned in another post after that saying, like, I'm not abandoning Adventure Time. There's still around, like, 300 videos worth of things I can talk about. But at the same time, like, you can't just build it off of Adventure Time alone. Like, once you reach eventually you'll reach a point where you physically cannot increase your community any further within a specific niche. Like, for example, like if someone, like, for example, Fudge Muppet, he made it on an incredibly well-known universe, which is the Elder Scrolls universe. But eventually he reached a point where he doesn't grow anymore because everyone in that community already knows who he is. There's also the fact that Adventure Time is slowly declining. Like, as much as I hate to say it, it is a dying franchise. Fewer and fewer people are looking it up and watching the show, which, again, I don't like. Like, I love the show. It's easily one of my favorites. I grew up watching it. I know more about Adventure Time than some people know about their kids. But at the same time, this does mean that there is a lifespan to my channel if I don't move on to other subjects. Now, a lot of people were curious on what exactly I was going to talk about, and honestly, I was going to do more like different kind of videos, like survival guides, like, you know, freaking magical guides, guides to other movies, other book series, like Percy Jackson, big Percy Jackson fan. But I might leave that to a friend of mine. He's been wanting to do Percy Jackson videos. I will probably link him down below. If I don't, just know that he's on the wall of bros. He's Person Who. Well, technically he changed his name to Silvermont, but hey, you know what I'm talking about. I know you're watching this, Jason. But basically, I want to cover a broader number of things. Heck, I even want to cover Demon Slayer a little bit, like freaking Dragon Ball Z, because I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Heck, I might just cover fitness every now and again, because technically this was supposed to be a fitness channel at one point. I'm knowledgeable in these subjects, and I could probably do an interesting turn. Like, one video idea I've had in the freaking book for a while was if a Saiyan could ever exist in real life. And that actually is a video idea I've been meaning to do. It's like, what would have to happen for a human to become a Saiyan? And I have like a list of genetic things that could possibly occur that actually exist in real life that could allow someone to be considered like Saiyan-like. But yeah, there's so many things that I want to do, and there's so many cool ideas that are just like scrambling around in my notebook that I want to see come to life. And on top of that, I've even started doing things I never really did before. Like, I started working on scripts. A lot of people don't know this, but I don't use scripts in my videos. Everything you watch is, for the most part, memorization and improvising when it comes to the jokes and the cutaways. I don't think those things through. I just do them. And a lot of people don't know that. So, like, a lot of people be like, oh, I've heard that script before. And I'm just like, sure you did. Because, like, again, I don't use scripts. I don't use anything. I memorize the information that's in the show, and that's it. Like, I'll sometimes have a freaking checkpoint to make sure, like, you know, all right, so that's the information that's going to be in the video. That's the information that's going to be in the video. But aside from that, everything you see is just me improvising. Like, nothing else is scripted. Nothing. Like, so whenever you go back to a video and it just sounds like I'm going incredibly quickly and, like, freaking I'm going through everything like clockwork, know that none of that is scripted. But anyway, there's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to actually just do posts and other videos because this video is probably like already 10 minutes. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for subscribing. Thanks to my Patreons, which unfortunately I can't put you here because this is my phone and it's going to look weird. So I'm just going to do that on the actual videos when I fully return. But thank you all so much for sticking around. It's been awesome. I know it's been stressful lately. I know it's been crazy. I know we haven't really been able to do things the way we usually do. But we're getting there, and we're going to rise above to conquer the world via the kingdom of weirdos. Except the actual weirdos. We're weirdos, but some people are weirder than us. I notice that every time I go to the Discord. Something is always happening. But anyway, in all seriousness, I won't keep you. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.